What's happening, everybody? I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Yeah, man, I just wanted to share something with y'all right fast. You know what I'm saying? As you can see on my page, you got a lot of different flavors to it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might get on here and I might be giving, some motivational speeches and things like that, just something, to kind of get you through your day. And then other times, I might be getting on here talking about current events. You know what I mean? Stuff that's going on in the media, and me just giving my opinion. But my primary reason for making this page, man, is, I want to share knowledge and whatever game I'm privy to, I want to give it to the people. I feel like us as a people, I mean, a lot of us, we lacking knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's not that we not able to do things, we just don't know about it. You know what I mean? And those that do have the information, they tend to not, want to share. Just out of that fear that they might, be creating competition or just that crab in the barrel type mentality. So that ain't my style. You know what I mean? If I got any type of game or any type of wisdom that I can, share with one of my fellow brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? I want to do that. So that's primarily what my platform is gonna be about. So today, I want to give y'all, a little game on financial literacy. And we live in a time and a space now, where a lot of people want to be their own boss. A lot of people want to be entrepreneurs and start their own businesses, things like that. But one of the things that's holding people back is, lack of capital. You know what I'm saying? And not having access to funds. And one of the biggest tools, to get into those funds is credit. You know what I mean? And if your credit is in the pretty, decent, you got a pretty decent credit score, you can get some action at some real money, through these financial institutions. So one of the ways of getting your credit started, this is primarily for people that's looking to build credit or establish credit, not necessarily those that have bad credit or have things on their credit that need to be removed. For those of you that have that type of situation, I'll have my email attached below. Pop at me in the email, kind of explain your situation, and I can probably help you, get those things removed and, get you going. But for those of you that's looking to build credit or establish credit, it's a method called a secured credit card. And what a secured credit card is basically you go to a financial institution or you just, go online and you apply for a secured credit card and you put a deposit down. You know what I'm saying? Whereas with an unsecured credit card is, a financial institution gives you a line of credit, through them. But a secured credit card is where you have to put some money down to basically build that trust with this financial institution, showing that you can be a responsible individual and that they can trust you, with money. So, for instance, with Capital One, that's the institution I used when I started, to get my credit situated. And what I had to do is, with my secured credit card, is they give you a minimum. The minimum is usually like, I think mine was like $200 or something like that. You put the $200 down. Now it's gonna show that you have a credit card with a balance of with a maximum of $200. So the purpose of this card, once again, is to build credit. It's not for you to take the money and ball out. 200 is just the minimum. If you can put 1,000 on there or 5,000, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? And the most important thing about this credit card is utilization. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep your utilization under 10%. That's the main thing, and that's the most key component, to building your credit. If you keep your utilization under 10%, I promise you, your score will continue to grow. As long as you keep your utilization under 10%. So how this looks is, if you have a $200 credit card, your 10% utilization will be $20. That's the maximum that you want to spend on that card every month. You know what I'm saying? So two important dates to remember when dealing with a secured credit card is your reporting date and your billing date. The billing date is the date you got to pay your bill. The reporting date is the date that your balance is reported to the credit bureaus. So usually those dates are like 5 days apart. So if your billing date is on the 12th, your reporting date might be on the 17th or something like that. That's usually how it goes, usually like 5 days apart. So on your billing date, you want to pay your $20 balance off to zero. The following date, you want to spend that $20 again because you want something reporting to your credit bureaus. You never want it to be zero. Zero is not good when it comes to credit. You know what I'm saying? So you might think, oh, if I pay my bill out and I have a $0 balance, that your score gonna increase. It's actually the opposite. If you got a $0 balance, they're gonna show that you're not using the card and your score is gonna decrease. So you always want to keep your utilization between 10 and 1%, never zero. So you pay the $20 off on your billing date. The following day you spend the $20 again. Now it's reporting to the credit bureau that you use your 10%. At that point, you continue to do that, you know what I'm saying, for let's say 6 months. After that, they're gonna give you an unsecured credit card. Now they give you back your deposit and you have an unsecured line of credit with this financial institution. You know what I'm saying? So now they'll give you a credit card limit of, let's say, maybe $1,000 or something like that. If you paid your bills on time and you're doing exactly what I'm telling you to do, you should have no problem with this method. And as far as the utilization, another key point is if you start off at 10%, you can only decrease. If you increase, your score is going to decrease. So what I mean by this is if you use, say for instance, this month you spent 5% utilization, but then the next month you spend 7% utilization, your score is going to decrease. So you want to kind of be consistent with your utilization percentage, or you even want to decrease if possible, but you never want to increase, because if you increase, your score is going to decrease. You get what I'm saying? Now, hopefully, how I broke this down. I know I kind of, sped through it and I'm talking a little fast, but if you got any questions, you need a more in detail or thorough breakdown, pop at me in the email once again and explain your situation, or, just let me know exactly, what it is that you're not understanding, and I can kind of walk you through it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just want to share that with you guys, man. I'm telling you, man, credit is key. For those of you that don't think it's important, and you still got that, I want to cash out mentality, your ass is losing. You know what I'm saying? If you get your credit together, man, you really got access to a lot of funding out here, and it's a very, very important thing, man. And for any of those of you that are looking to, rebuild your credit or get your credit situated, pop at me an email as well, and I'll get you right. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for tapping in once again, and in a minute.